Shumpert was the Bootleg Kev podcast and said this about LeBron's move to leave Cleveland for Miami. Bron knows he ruined basketball. Me personally, I love the NBA for the loyalty that I thought was there. He basically knocked the fourth wall down. He wasn't supposed to do that. Okay. Marcus, Shumpert's comments, are they fair or foul?
It's a foul, and I know. Let me say this first of all. I'm an Iman Shumpert fan. First of all, his show is fire. That's number one. He just won that. That's my guy. I like Iman Shumpert.
His wife is fire.
Have liked him. Yes, Tiana, absolutely. Have admired them from afar, but admire him from afar. He a rapper. I used to think I could rap. All of that type of stuff. But the bottom line is, here's why it's a foul, because I don't think it was malicious. I think Iman Shumpert, obviously, if you listen to the interview, he got a lot of respect for LeBron James. Shump, you were a part of it, bro. You got a championship because of it.
And got paid though. And got a check.
Yeah, like
got a check.
That's the point for me where I'm like, okay, cool. LeBron knocked the fourth wall down, however you want to describe it, loyalty in the NBA or whatever. Loyalty, to me, seems to be winning championships. I'm not going to get off into this diatribe about super teams and teams getting together. It's been attempted in the NBA for a long time to put together the best players and get them on the team. For a long time, longer than most people think. I remember when the Houston Rockets got all of these old school players that were trying to fight for a championship
Elijah
or get one before they wanted to.
All those guys. Pippen, I believe it was Pippen
Harry,
too.
The argument is always, well, they wasn't in their prime and LeBron did in their prime. Well, the damn concept was the absolute same. Let me go somewhere where I can try to win a championship. So I get it. I understand why LeBron gets this attached to him. And I don't think, again, let me stress, I'm an Iman Shumpert fan, and I don't think this was malicious. I think it was just a bit misinformed, because you absolutely benefited from that fourth wall being knocked down.
Yeah, the thing about Shump a real dude, man. Shump played with my brother here in New York for the Knicks. So Shump one of the realest ones that you'll ever find. My thing is just that, why are we blaming LeBron for everything? LeBron being a damn daddy, we get mad at LeBron for being a damn daddy towards his kids. We get mad at LeBron can't go pee before we get mad at him for going to pee. Why is LeBron getting blamed for everything that's going on in this world? That's the part about it I don't like. Listen, let's not blame LeBron for everything that's going on in this world. LeBron just going on about his day, drinking his wine, trying to figure out what the hell the Lakers are going to try to do so they can win. This is the last thing LeBron trying to hear right now. Now, is he paying attention to the noise? No, probably not. I'm just saying.
Harry, listen, bro. Listen. Here's the thing when it comes to LeBron for me, because I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted fighting people about it. I'm exhausted with it. And I, like I said, I don't think it was malicious. The man went, first of all, the man took the Cleveland Cavaliers to the finals. All right. When I grew up, I never watched the Cleveland Cavaliers. The most famous thing about the Cleveland Cavaliers was the shot that Jordan hit over Elo. That was the most famous thing about the Cleveland Cavaliers in my generation. Now, something before that, absolutely. It might have been. And then the man went to Cleveland at 18 years old, okay? And with the weight of the world had deemed him the chosen one and delivered. He delivered from his rookie year all the way till now, okay? He left there, went to Miami, won championships. Cleveland the fans burned his jersey. The owner took out a damn piece to talk about him being a Benedict Arnold. And the man went back to Cleveland and delivered them a championship. And then left Cleveland and went to LA and won a championship.
Yep.
But he ruined basketball. He's ruined it.
And Swagoo, I say this. When it comes to stuff like that, I'm never going to judge a man on him making the best decision for himself and his family. He did what he had to do. I never question that, ever.
Right? I just
especially when he went back to Cleveland and delivered them a chip. I mean, after that, it's
here's the thing that I want. Here's the thing that I want, okay? If you do it to LeBron, I just want you to attribute it to everybody else.
That do it to all of them.
I just want you to put it on everybody else. It should be attributed.
You know how it is, though, Marcus, to whom much is given, much is required. You know how that is. It's because he's the man, so that's why they're going to come at him like that.
My question, Molly, But this is my question.
Yeah.
Was Tom Brady the GOAT before he left New England?
Yeah.
And when Tom Brady went to Tampa and he got AB to sign and he got Leonard Fournette, why didn't we attribute him putting a super team together?
Well, here's why.
They stay on LeBron. I don't know
Hold
why.
up. Important detail. It's because Bill Belichick wanted him out. Brady didn't want to leave. Brady wanted to stay there. Brady was essentially forced out. LeBron was not forced out.
Molly, no doubt. My point about what I just said, the concept of putting a lot of talent around you is not new in any sport.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.